Make him political leader. So I know I've heard the name a lot. I think it comes up in hip hop and stuff. So I'd have to learn about him. I think it's kind of a joke. I think that he says that probably. The only pardon I've ever advocated for is Marcus Garvey.
Right, yeah, I had to look him up too. I saw that it was some kind of black activist. So can I share a couple tweets from Alex Jones's ex-wife about Roger Stone? I think people will think this is really interesting.
Sure, as long as we both know that if Donald Trump goes live, then we'll have to go to break
Of course.
live.
Yeah, let me know.
Go ahead.
Let me know.
I'm ready for you.
You can see my screen now, right?
Yep.
So here's Alex Jones's ex-wife. As she's a former owner of InfoWars, she was floored watching this previously nonpartisan and ever-devolving platform morph into Trump TV, exactly like everybody else has noticed. Roger Stone appeared, Jerome Corsi and Trump was a guest all prior to election. Now the bird will sing, and who's next for The Cage? When is this one? November. So this was a couple months ago. Roger Stone, and then here's another one where she says, y'all should look at this guy's post, and it's a guy talking about Alex was embedded to push disinfo right here and be totally avoiding the Zionist agenda. His ex-wife shared this and basically is telling us this is what Alex Jones is.
Yeah. Well, I know that Pachinik and Stone had influence on him. I think he broke up with, or no, I don't know if he broke up with Pachinik. Pachinik is funny because he's always saying that Alex Jones is Bill Hicks, which I got a few clips from, which made me laugh. It's funny. I wonder what his ex-wife thinks about that. And then Stone, Stone seems like a handler of some sort. He comes across that way in a lot of ways. Is that kind
exactly, yeah. And I want to get into reasons for that. I can prove that he's involved with Israeli escort blackmail rings from an old InfoWars article written by Wayne Madsen. But a couple Drudge, he did out a tweet that this will be the year of Alex Jones. And that's back when I used to follow Jones before that, and nobody knew who he was. And when around that time is when he started to really blow up and be attacked by the media, I made Alex Jones versus the main.
Alright, hey, I'm gonna stop right there. Y'all, I'm fixing to go to bed and stuff. Obviously, a lot of stuff's been happening. Today, it's January the 24th. 2019. All right, and I just wanted to show you this. It's an example. Something that's kind of interesting. Now, I know the chat was kind of over it. You couldn't really see it too much. But this is off of Lift the Veil. I don't know if I can go back. See, that's the video at the top. Lift the Veil. Trump delivers remarks about shutdown Roger Stone statement, and it's about Roger Stone. Alright, here's an example. You may know these people, maybe you don't know these people. Alright, that hardly matters, but okay, here's an example of what's going on, I guess currently. It's been going on in the conspiracy theory world, I guess. Or whatever you might call it. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. In the conspiracy theory world, is everybody has conspiracy theories, obviously, because we know we're being lied to, and I've, gone over that, to a pretty good extent. A lot of people do go over that. We've been lied to. It's obvious, right? There's no getting around it, but at that point, sometimes people start to figure out that they've been lied to, and they'll come up with all sort of crazy explanations. That's the thing about it. The truth is stranger than fiction. I'm not gonna lie about all that, but people start to, you just heard what he just said, like Israeli blackmail, this, that, and the third. He's been saying that. This guy. If you saw the guy with the long hair, he kind of looked like a hippie. He was talking to the man from Lift the Veil. And I seen this guy, this hippie guy. He was on the War Room the other day.
My next guest is Adam Green from NoMoreNews.com. He is an InfoWars fan turned critic, and there were a lot of people that were saying I was too cowardly to have him on, so we decided to invite him on and have him on, so I'm looking forward to hearing what
He wants to say here today, Adam, I'll let you take this any direction you want, buddy. Welcome to the War Room.
Thanks for having me, Owen. I thought you would give me free will to speak. And it's nomorenews.org. Nomorenews.org.
All right, so that's your website. You've got a YouTube channel as well, No More News. It's very popular, mostly for your criticism of InfoWars. So I'm not sure if that's where you want to go, if there's another direction you want to go today, but I give you the floor.
I'm not just covering exposing InfoWars. I also have a playlist exposing all the info that you guys won't cover, like Zionism and who was actually behind 9/11. Just so all your listeners know, I was a longtime InfoWars supporter. I started listening in 2008. I always heard the rumors and saw the videos about Alex Jones and InfoWars having bias and being gatekeepers and propagandists for Israel. I kind of was on the fence until the last few years. I just saw way too much overwhelming evidence that it became so clear to me that you guys aren't being honest and genuine when it comes to covering Israel.
All right, if you know what I'm talking about, a lot of people do, but he was actually on the War Room because Owen Shroyer invited him on to say whatever he wanted, and then he went off about Zionism, this and that, and how InfoWars is, succumbed to Zionism and this and that, and how they sold out. And InfoWars just let him say it all over InfoWars. It's like, dude, who do you think that they're trying to fool right here? They invited you on the show, and either way, this was a few days ago, all right? But this, what you just saw, is an example of what pops off in the minds of certain conspiracy theorists. It's not. Here's the thing: it's not against the law to do what these guys are doing, and I don't disagree with them doing it. All right, they should feel free to do it. All right, but it's wackadoodle. It's all over the place, and people start making all sort of accusations, and you're gonna know that they don't have any sort of evidence at all. All right, very good example to see. If they didn't have no kind of evidence at all, they're gonna spin all this wild. These two guys. They're gonna, like I said, the guy on the right, he was on InfoWars like not even a week ago, accusing InfoWars of trying to hide this guy's message. It's like, no, they're not trying to hide your message. You're not that popular, all right? But the thing is, he's still talking about it. He goes, that's what I want you to notice. We all have conspiracy theories, right? But you're going to notice that some of these theorists will attack certain individuals at no end. They won't never stop. They're always going for their throat. Why? Because they have a theory about those people. Meanwhile, we know about all sort of people doing all sort of calamity all over the place, all in front of our faces, and people are. See, that's the thing about it. You gotta wonder. All right, and I wanted to point out this element of conspiracy theory. It's all right to have a theory. It's all right to think something happened. It's all right to think that people are up to no good. But to make these wild accusations, meanwhile, your evidence is very faulty anyways, very feeble anyways, and nor does it matter when all sort of things are going off and you're over here talking about Zionism to no end, right? And you're talking about Alex Jones all day, every day. It's like, don't you have bigger fish to fry? The answer is no. Some people get fixated on certain people. And meanwhile, that's not even the issue. The issue is people getting arrested all over the place. All right, for this and that, we don't even know. We don't even know what reason. And we're being lied to about all sort of crimes going on all around us. All right. So that is bad. All right. The main point to remember, I think, if I'm going to have to suggest anything, is to go with free speech, is to go with seeing evidence, is to go with trials by juries, is to go with due process and all this stuff. Like, I'm not naming a person. I'm not saying, oh, this person is guilty. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is acknowledging that people have rights and there's certain ways about getting to justice. And getting to justice isn't accusing people of doing stuff every single day. You accuse them of the same thing over and over and over and stuff. That's not really getting justice necessarily, if you get my drift. Anyways, I just thought I would holler at y'all. I'm gonna have some more entertaining stuff later, obviously. But I just wanted to holler at y'all, say that I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go pass out right now. So I'll holler at y'all later. It's January the 24th, 2019. I got some news I want to share with y'all a little bit later. So I'll holler at y'all.